Hey everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. And when we last left off, we had started up episode 4, and we did the investigation that Edgeworth quite possibly could be a murderer. Which is a pretty weird turn of events since he is attorney. But anyways, we're going to continue on. We gathered up some information, and we got some pictures, and we got a witness. And now we are going to go to the first trial of this episode and try to, for once, I guess, protect Edgeworth. So let's see how that goes. December 26th, 9:44 a.m., the day after Christmas. Wonderful. Defendant lobby number 2. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in 40 years career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god! Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Oh, he's almost like you, Edgeworth. Sounds like someone else I know. You don't understand. I mean, he really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite the claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Yes. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? He's your teacher? Oh. Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh. That's not great. Was he your teacher then, Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to try to help you out. No. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years, I tell you. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Hey, Maya. Yeah? We could really use Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't, sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. But I thought you were going to go underneath a waterfall or a shower. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I really am sorry. I'll try my best. You better go find a waterfall right now. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Edgeworth, calm down, okay? She's just a psychic medium, and she sometimes channels her not long dead, but her dead sister. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, it's time. Let's head in. Yep, still December 26th. Oh, what does he look like? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, he looks proper. Look at him. He's even got a brooch on. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here if I were not completely prepared? Right. My apologies, mister. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call their first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? He looks proper. He looks prim and proper. How am I supposed to fight against this? I call detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Oh, okay, so we finally got a map. So the boat, the campsite. Okay, the murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake with a camera and heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went toward the boat rental shop. Okay, the map we have now. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait. Mr. Von Karma. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling this proceeding. No, no, no. Wrong there is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Okay. Let's see. We have to press him on stuff now. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. He headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found at the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Okay. I see very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Poor judge. Poor judge. Okay, so let's press some of the stuff. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Okay, let's press him on this. Who is the man? You received a call from a man? Did you say there was a woman camping here? She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh gosh, that's not demonic. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Irk! Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, we've summoned the woman who was camping. Okay. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How fast are you talking, okay? How long between receiving the report and your arrival? I'd say 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto of the month is get there quick. Objection. Detective, you will refrain from casually referring to department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Oh, gosh. Poor guy. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth, okay? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him there? From what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all. Detective! The court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Karma, calm down. He's got his share of objections. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Okay, this is not going to do anything. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know, we have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Gumshoe doesn't look so good, yeah. Continue now. Calm down, Karma. The next morning we found a body in the lake. Okay. What time? Do you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered. 1 bullet. 1. There was 2 shots. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Court accepts this bullet as evidence. Okay. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? We found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Exactly. Thank you. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon was found in the boat. Okay. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. There was fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints. Oh, they have... This is not looking good for Edgeworth, okay? The gun had his fingerprints on it. What? Okay. Order. So Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Okay, we got more evidence. We got a bullet, and then members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective! Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistics markings on the bullet match the pistol. Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Oh, I know something of this. Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know anything about basics of ballistic markings. He's glaring at me, Nick. Takes the sticks. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Karma? Well, you don't want to do it? Really? Me? Ballistic markings are like a fingerprint of the gun. The barrel leaves distinctive markings on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. Quite accurate. Indeed. This leads me to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. That is pretty decisive evidence. I'll admit that. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. Judge, don't do it. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. He's telling the judge he's taking a recess, really? Judge, yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now? But wait, just bang your filthy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. I feel sorry for everyone in this. Gumshoe, judge, everyone. Who's running this court anyways? That's a good question. Okay, so 10-minute recess. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? What do you have to say for yourself? And that foggy photo booth makes one thing clear. Was that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. But you must believe I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. So was there a second boat? Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? What? No. That's the only explanation I could come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Maya? Yes? Any progress with Mia? Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? No. Just not helpful at this moment. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's a thought that counts. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Whoa, Wright. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. It's fine. It's fine, Edgeworth, okay? We will get you... We'll fix this, okay? Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Will Miss Lottahart take the stand? Yes, Lottahart, you are a research student at the university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Oh, yeah, she's gonna be a... Y'all need to learn some manners. No. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Okay. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in the boat. There was another one. Oh, then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. There wasn't nary. Nearly. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Looks like the very moment of the murder. Do we need to tell them about the microphone that it had? Order! I will remove people from the courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when the shot was heard. There was no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order. I'll have order. Well, Judge. It's not looking good. Evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, the court finds the defendant... Whoa, whoa, whoa! I need your time, Your Honor, okay? I need to object to something. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? No. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose, or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have it to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only find flounders and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. What are you going to do? Do you really think there's a contradiction? There has to be! There has to be. I think I noticed a little something. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. I actually didn't. We're going to try. Right, let's take him on. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Because karma might hate me. Okay, let's press her on everything. Christmas Eve? I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. That's a good point. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. You know, I know you want to find contradictions, but really. I did find one. Hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. If you're in a car, how do you see it? Why were you camping there anyways? Exactly, there's no camping sign. I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use my research. Okay, push further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific on your research? No. What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. Objection sustained. Wait, now. I'm the one who says that. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Come on. I heard a bang. Okay. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She says that already. I asked you to find contradictions. Not leisurely chit-chat. Okay. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Okay. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. We'll try. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you saw the two men. Well, of course. The witness was testified that she saw them. There is also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Then there was another bang. Okay, the nether bang. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Because there's only one shot. When you're watching the very moment the shot rang out. Yeah, sure. You're asking the meaningless questions. No, it's not meaningless. Calm down. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Okay, there wasn't nearly a thing on the lake but a boat. Okay. Are you sure about that? For sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. We'll try again. How come you're so sure? I scanned the whole lake. Okay. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you. Oh, quit objecting me. Quit objecting. That's right. The witnesses answer your questions in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained? Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we heard all we need to hear. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. You keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I'll have to penalize any further outbursts. by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick. A lot of testimony is real fishy, Nick. Real fishy, exactly. I know what you mean. But I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we covered the evidence. Then pass your judgment. Oh, very well. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it! Was that Edgeworth? Who was that? It was me! Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I don't. A lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life and death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down. Oh, the judge actually did that, not Karma. Court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. Hey, it was Maya. He's in contempt of court. Must leave. Are you serious? Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. No. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix? Wrong. No! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony. I have to right to cross-examine her again. Fair point. Fair point. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Judge, please. Judge, please. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Miss Lotta Hart had made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court! No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Well, your sacrifice will not be in vain. Thank you very much, okay? You might have just saved Edgeworth. Huh! Care not for the melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction there. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Okay. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, press. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to allowed... Oh, ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. If you can find it, I'll have to assign you a penalty. Oh, gosh. Dang, that's it. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts. Okay. Let's look. It's foggy, okay? That's the thing. Please. Got you. Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took, yes? The very same. It's very foggy. It's quite... the fog, Miss Hart. Yes. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has to say it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could and I meant it. Then please testify to the... Okay, of your sightings, okay. I finally found a hole in Mr. Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Okay. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, I was in the cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Then I heard that noise out in the lake. I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. Binoculars, you say? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Brought binoculars. Okay, press her on that. Binoculars? Yeah? Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Why do you have binoculars? Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars? That is actually true. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of a meteor shower? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is that camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it, you may continue with your line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further? Yes. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I'll continue my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Mr. Hart. Oh, Miss Hart, sorry. You will testify to the court about the camera. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard the noise out in the lake, I looked at my binoculars. I'm gonna find a hole. Okay. Okay. Let's press her on this. Miss Hart, what made you choose the lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on the lake. You see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Wait a minute. Continue your testimony. How was it that you saw Edgeworth? Oh, she's getting mad. No unnecessary comments, please. Okay, so she looked out with binoculars. Okay, so we have to find something here. Okay, let's ask about this again. What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you saw clearly. I did, yeah. Enough. There was no room for a doubt in her testimony. But I have to find a contradiction. Okay. Let's press the rest of these. Hold your horse for a sec. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Oh, poor guy. Okay. You went to the car. Your camera. It got an automatic. Yep. The issue we are concerned with here is her seeing Mr. Edgeworth. Camera has nothing to do with it all. Okay, so we have to present something. What about presenting the camera? Okay, let's make sure. There's nothing else here. Fired 3 times. I thought I said 2. Okay, let's present the camera. You are photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. Oh, right. You're right, Phoenix. You have to point the camera upward to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Good point. Good point. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph the shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. The lake monster. She was trying to do the lake monster, I think. Right? Miss Hart? Is this what you were trying to photograph? A newspaper article? Gordy. The sighting of Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof for something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time. The proof. Ooh, maybe it's an overhead map. Ooh, what would it be? Would it be the overhead map? Let's check. I think the map would probably be the best one to try. Here's my proof. It's simple. Oh! Oh, okay. I guess that's not it. Go home. Consider... Oh. Okay, so what's that map? What's the proof? Okay. Okay, so it wouldn't be that. Wouldn't be that. Wait, is it this again? Take proof of the article about the lake monster. Okay. According to this article, Gordy breaks through the water. It makes a loud sound. What? I can't read that. How would I know that? Which is why it set up your camera with that microphone. You had to set to respond to loud noises. And that's how you got this picture when the pistol fired. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure, Judge, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are you all lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? That's true. That's true. Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of your time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Karma? Oh, you better watch out. Hey! But as she was, said, so what? Changes nothing. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy? Please revise your testimony. Fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. We're not getting very far, I'll admit. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I was watching the boat the whole time. When I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart, hope to fry. Hope to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, cross-examination. The witness testimony is unchanged from before. She's a research student or a photographer, has no bearing on the case. There's no need for a cross-examination. Object! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor! Why was there a contradiction? Very well. You may cross-examine. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in your mind. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict, and at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, yes. Okay, we have to find something. Okay, you're not a research student. Then what manner of person are you? A manner of anything. Okay, nothing. Investigative photographer. Okay. Yep. You get your photos, sell it to the press, that kind of thing. I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? There was a UFO hanging in the sky. Oh gosh. A UFO. You know, unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's what I had, that sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. Okay. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of the monster. I mean, I agree with her. That would be a scoop. Heck yeah. They even put him on TV. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Thank you, Judge. Let's keep moving, shall we? Okay, that's why I was camping out the lake. You do know you weren't supposed to camp out there, right? Borrowed it from a university professor. Analyzes every sound it picks up when it gets a bang. Snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? Only time the camera triggered was that night. How many times, though? How many times? Did it take 3 pictures? What sort of sound was it? But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper in sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so she watched the boat. Okay. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd have wasted any time looking at a boat. What did I do now? What you giving me a look for? Definitely suspicious. Witness continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Okay, so you saw a flash in the man's hand. Okay. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? What? Wait. Maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore either. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way other than a contradiction. Okay. Ooh, okay. So there wasn't much left to look at. So why wasn't she looking for Gordy? Let's present that. Objection. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I was in the only... It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would look at it. I agree, any normal person. You are not normal, Lotta. But you were far from normal. What? Y'all want to step out over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. You wouldn't give a second thought about a boat. You're true. Very true, Phoenix. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. You wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing. We got her. Well, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars, kind of scan the lake a bit. Gordy might be out there, you know. Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be a witness in a murder and all. I kind of got excited. She was lying. Oh. I was sure I was watching the boat till now. This totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting, who is in. Right. That's why I took the photo and... Oh! Witness. That's enough. No! No, he's hiding. He's hiding the evidence. Oh, she said... Probably said he, like, took it in night vision or something. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took a photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. Really, can't really tell from the photo who it was shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should see the who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? Because it's not him. I've got a hunch. I bet the enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Make her do it. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it to the court in the first place. Haha, thank you, Lotta. You old fool. Thank you a lot, Lotta. Thank you a lot. What's the meaning of this, Von Karma? Ugh. Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Thank you, Judge. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who's firing in this. Could be the defendant, maybe not. Regardless, I'll accept this evidence. Okay. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for enlargement, you got the enlargement. Little good has it done any of us. That's why I request she not show it. I suppose this means that cross-examination is over, obviously. Then would you like to close the cross-examination with Miss Lottahart? And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when the trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Not supposed to go like this. Is that the same gun? Has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. What should I do? Let's go to the court record. Okay. And it looks like the same gun. Wait! Wait. Edgeworth's right hand. I want you to look back at that photo. That definitely looks like a person using their left hand. Does it not? Beautiful. Beautiful. We got that, okay? Show other evidence. Wait, Your Honor, this evidence. I believe you have spent enough time. Indeed. We have heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. This is bad. Object to the enlargement, yes. Your Honor, there is something wrong or strange with the enlargement. What might that be? Let me show... Mr. Wright, you show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. The hand! Here, Your Honor, the shooter. I'm not sure I understand what the shooter is strange. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does that. I'll show you the evidence. The left hand contradicts this one. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Very good. Very good. Bravo. We got something. We got him. Now that everyone in this courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it is not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Edgeworth did not do it to the victim, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we've seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. But who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry? Oh no. You know? Victim himself. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Edgeworth did say he thought that he might have shot himself. Order. So you were saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I think there is no other explanation. That does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but the suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. So no more, but no less than okay, so no less. So it could have been way more. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy reported. Shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court will orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That's all. The court is adjourned. Ooh, okay. So, we don't... Okay, we do not know for sure that it was not Edgeworth, but we do have reason to believe it was not now. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I haven't yet to be declared innocent, Mr. Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about 1 meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding. Come on. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. Tell her to watch what she says in that court. He's worried, that's all. Would it kill you to just state how really... He wants to say thanks, okay? He wants to say very much thanks. Okay, a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony stood was the bang she heard. Okay, so Lotta's disposition heard 2 shots, 2 sounds. But there was 3 shots. Okay, that's still something. Very good. To be continued. Then I guess... Yep, save. We'll be doing day 2 investigation next. So yeah, so we figured out that Lotta was lying about some of her instances of being there, of why she was there at the campsite. She was looking for Gordy, the Loch Ness Monster lookalike thing. There's also the thing that she, like, there's only 2 pictures, like 2 shots she heard, and there's 3 shots fired from the gun. That's kind of messing with me a little bit. But at least now we know that it was not Edgeworth that was holding the gun. It was whoever else it was, like the left-handed person, whoever that was. So yeah. Anyways, next time we'll come back and we'll do the day 2 investigation and try to find some more clues at the lake and like that to try to prove that Edgeworth is innocent. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. So, bye-bye.